Boom.
Yes, what's good, everybody? You know what time it is. Clout Chaser's back. 7 days on bounce, something like that. Get that badger in and on and over here. Let's get him in this vid. Let's get him in and on and over here. Quick shit vid. All aboard the bullshit bus. Spencer's gone back to Tottenham. Not bullshit. We sent him back. I've just been listening to fucker for ages talking about it. One thing I've noticed that he does in press conferences, if he gets asked a question that he knows he's going to get asked, he'll answer it quite sharpish. And then when they do that boring thing where they ask it again, exactly the same question, he answers for ages. And I think he just takes all the sting out of it. So he's literally been answering that about Jed Spence for about 8 minutes there, and he said nothing new than he didn't say in the first answer. But I think it just bleeds the reporter dry a bit, and then it just stops then. I just think he's answered it, and if he's given a 10-minute answer, he's answered it. Regardless of whether he's said any more, he's answered it. He really played it down. Something's gone on. He kept saying he's a nice guy, and obviously he's a Tottenham player and stuff, so he didn't want us to mention too much about what it is or whatever. But Tottenham have allegedly put him immediately on transfer list as soon as he's come back, so they're not happy either. So there's obviously some reports flying about. It's interesting that Warnock, I saw an interview with Warnock, and he was talking about him because obviously he managed him, and he actually said to him it'd be interesting to see where you end up, like whether you end up playing, I can't remember who he says, but some shits in like Football League or in Premier League. He says like with the ability he's got, but that obviously implies there's loads of ability there, but there's something not quite there with him as well. I just think he seems a bit lackadaisical, me. I honestly do. He's a bit like chilled out, a bit cabbaged on ball, which is fine when you're killing it, when you're rocking it, but he was getting caught out quite a bit and stuff. I don't know. I think he probably thinks of himself quite highly. I don't mind him going back. It's the decision that's been made. Let's have it. He's not really featured that much. Granted, he has done past couple of games, but up until then, he's not been featuring that much. I think we'll bring somebody in. My man fucker downplayed bringing anybody in that we needed. Anybody, we're talking about Firpo, we're talking about Byram. Really complimentary of Ayling. He, well, not really complimentary of him, but just said how much he thinks of him and stuff. Not thinks of him, like goes to bed thinking of him, but just that he rates him. And my words, not fuckers. So I don't think he wants him out the door. I think there will be an opportunity for him to come back in there at some point. He spoke about how much Archie Gray's been playing. Byram should only miss the next game, which is obviously tomorrow against Peterborough in the FA Cup, which I would like to win, party people. So he should miss that. Struick misses that as well, and then he's 50-50 on the week after against Cardiff. Byram's 50-50, and so is Struick. So he's hoping that Byram's back. He's not 100% certain about Struick. Says it's a niggle that's gone on much longer than he anticipated. Darlow's out for the foreseeable. So 7 weeks he's out. So obviously Meslier will be Silent S will be back by then. So, but I bet Darlow's a bit gutted. I know on good terms. On just my mate who's I believe told me the truth. Saw him in a pub in Boston Spa, and he asked him Darlow right at the start of the season, and he were like, "We did expect Meslier, Silent S to leave." And obviously he was quite far down pecking order at Newcastle, so he thought it'd be number one, and he's just waiting for an opportunity really. Gets his opportunity because Meslier Silent S has a nosebleed and chins someone and then gets injured, which tends to be the Leeds way. I'll tell you what, something today, I don't know why this pops into my head, but I've walked into a Chinese nail polish varnish place, right? And you know how they go on about when you walk in, like women go on about how you walk into a pub and all men like go like, and they all stare at it, and they do that to men as well. Like, who's he? Well, he's going to sit in my seat. He's sitting in Tommy's seat. Well, I walked into this fucking thing, and you'd have thought I walked in with me cock in my hand or something. It was unbelievable. I had to introduce myself to everybody. About 20 people in there. Everybody's like this. They're all behind screens, obviously, because they still think COVID's a thing. So they're all behind screens, and I was mental. I was like, hello, everybody. I don't know where that came from. Also, on this day, in 1995, I was 5 years old, boys and girls, we signed the legend that is Tony Yeboah Tony Yeboah. Tony Yeboah. The Yorkshire Pudding Man. And it's also Vinnie Jones's birthday. So today is a good day. Tomorrow's a big win against Peterborough. 3-0. I actually think we'll struggle a little bit. But I'm going 3-0 because I'm a positive man. Links are below. Check out my music. Appreciate each and every one of you. It's not tomorrow the game, it's Sunday.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch. JackCity, bitch. Hey!
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask no.